Hello everyone! It's another book review time number 5000, and in this review Into Africa, and this book about the expeditions to Africa that they did in 1800s, and the main character is Stanley Livingstone. And it's one of those books that it's a historical book, but at the same time it's a kind of a novel-esque way of storytelling about it. What I didn't like about this book, which there are quite many factors I didn't like about it, is that, well, it's filled with quite brutal depictions of violence, and those you can see quite on the clear. It's the description about it and how it's described in those parts of this book where there's violent black men killing white men. They are depicted in great detail, but then the book kind of falls on its whims, and I had a very hard time to actually follow this plot in it. And it was hard to kind of see the scenes in there, and I don't know, I just didn't grasp too much from this book over here, Into Africa. I didn't get much from this, but it's always great to read. It's always beneficial to read, but this was in no way one of my favorite books. And I like history. I like reading about history. And this wasn't exactly a biography. It was kind of a semi-biography, you could say. And yeah, I feel that when you read a historical book, it has sometimes quite, a detached view to it. And that's of course true, because the peoples that they write about it, they can't be there. But sometimes with autobiographies and sometimes with biographies of old times, like John Toland is one of those historians that writes great just visual storytelling about history. You can see into that shit. I feel that it's very rare for historians to find this in their books, but at the same time this book wasn't really a cut and dry type of I'm gonna tell you what happened there type of book. So it tried to strike, I feel, kind of a middle ground between your novel-esque type of storytelling and with the historical type of cut and dry, I'll give you the facts, and didn't really make it on either one of those departments. So that's why I didn't really dig this book too much. Let's make a little thumbnail picture out of that. It's True Detective book review number 5000, Into Africa, Martin Dugard. Yeah. And I don't know anything about this writer, by the way. Anything else? Yeah. Thanks for watching this video. Based on this, I wouldn't go to Africa.